Hello, so this question is longest substring with at most 2 distinct characters. So you're given a string S, and the length of the longest substring can only contain at most 2 distinct characters. So this question is pretty straightforward. So you are still traversing from the starting all the way to the end, and then for every single time you need to increment your frequency, right? So what I will do is, well, I'm gonna use the HashMap, and my key is going to be the character, my value is going to be the integer, which is the frequency, right? Then I will just basically, for every single iteration traversal, I'm going to check my size of my map. If this is greater than 2, which is there are 3 characters in the length, right? Then I will just remove. So I'm still traversing. So I have 2 pointers. I have I and j. I'm traversing my j all the way to the right, but also if the size is greater than 2, I'm traversing and I'm moving my I pointer right by 1. Then every single time I move my j 1 time, right? And then if there is a size greater than 2, I only have to move my I 1 time, right? This is pretty much the idea, right? But what happens if like the answer is like C A, BBE, right? Something like this, right? You probably will traverse. The current maximum length should be here, right? But you still have to traverse in the E, right? So once you move your J pointer to here, then yes, maybe this is not a good idea. So how about this? AAB, right? CAABE, right? So we definitely know AAB is the maximum length for the at most 2 distinct characters, right? But once you know like J at this position, I have to move my I. So I was initially here, right? I have to move my I twice because this current character and this character are the same. So I would have to move twice. So it is better to using while loop when size is greater than 2, right? Because I don't know when should I stop for my I pointer. And the length is going to be what? J minus I plus 1. We plus 1, this is because we are checking for the length. We are not dealing with the index, right? So let's just start coding, and this is pretty easy. So let me start. So HashMap for the chart, integer, right? Map, I'm going to call map. And I need I equal to 0 and also the results. I don't need to initial my j outside because I can initial my j inside the for loop. J less than s dot length and then j plus plus, right? So the current value is going to be what? S dot chart at j, right? So I'm going to just increment my frequency. So put a c map dot get over default c 0 plus 1. So this line meant like if there is no chart inside the map, I will initiate to 0 and then plus 1 immediately, right? So while the map size is greater than 2, I need to move my I pointer and decrement the frequency, right? As well as size, right? So okay, so chart for remove is equal to what? Is the chart at I, right? I need to move my I. I need to know my current remove chart, right? So I'm gonna say map.put at remove map.get remove minus 1, right? And then if the current chart frequency is going to be equal to 0, I need to what? Map.get remove is actually equal to 0. I need to remove. This is because if I don't remove, I will what? I will keep having the same size of my map, and then I cannot break out the while loop, right? So now I need to increment my I, right? For the next iteration. But again, this is actually not not smart, right? I don't have to do like this. I can just increment my I pointer right here, right? And then for every single time, I need to just keep checking my length right? J minus I plus 1, and I will return result. So this is pretty much a solution. So yes, submit. Alright, so let's talk about the time and space. This is a space, olefin. This is a time, olefin, right? Even though these are two pointer, it doesn't matter because every single traversal, the average case is going to be olefin because this is a for loop and you are not going to guarantee the size is always greater than 2, right? So the time, is olefin. So let me maybe the here, something here, something here. Just start a debug mode and CAABEGGH, something like this, right? Alright, let's start debugging. And you just pause at any second. You can just see. So again, the hash map, will just store the frequency, right? Alright, so the answer is 4, right? We know these are the solution, right? Not this one, but this one, right? Alright, so if you still have question, leave a comment below, subscribe if you want it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.